Joe Theismann wants Kyler Murray to have a long, happy career as a professional baseball player. In an interview with NBC Sports Washington, the former Redskins QB was asked what he thought of Murray's choice to pursue his NFL dreams over his MLB dreams for now. He didn't hold back. "I think that he should choose baseball," Theismann said. "I think that he would struggle in the NFL. As of now, many mock drafts are projecting the Heisman Trophy winner to be selected in the first round. His believers see him as an electric option who's entering a league perfectly suited for his skill set." Theismann is not in that camp, though. "I understand a lot of guys work from the gun. You're away from the line of scrimmage," he explained, "but sooner or later, defensive coaches in this league are going to figure out how to keep you in the pocket. And if you can't throw from the pocket, or you can't see from the pocket, it's going to become a problem." Murray's height, which Theismann touched on, is a main concern for those skeptical of how he'd handle life in the NFL. Of course, being in the 5'9" range matters far less on a MLB diamond. Theismann also thinks that the Oklahoma product will need to be in an offense with a strong running attack. That's something any rookie passer needs to succeed, and without one, Theismann isn't sure if Murray can carry the load on his own. In the end, Theismann told NBC Sports Washington that Murray is making a mistake by setting his sights on the gridiron. He simply doesn't see things going well for Murray as a signal caller. "I think in professional football, it'll be a real challenge and an uphill climb for him to be able to do the things that he wants to do and a team wants him to do," he said. More Redskins news. Here comes Kyler Murray. Maybe the NFL, that is. Yes, though the Heisman Trophy winning quarterback announced Monday he would enter the 2019 draft. "We still don't know whether the Oakland A's prospect ultimately chooses the gridiron over the outfield. The smitten professional leagues will do whatever is possible for that final rose from the high-profile athlete. Let's assume Murray has eyes on a football marriage. He will not have much say in choosing his other half on the team level. With April's NFL draft a ways off, it's the mock draft world determining the 5'9" passer's destination for now. The draft slot range extends from the top half of the first round to a day 2 selection. Picking football with that rumored downside seems unlikely. Murray was the 9th overall selection in the 2018 MLB draft. Therefore we will ponder a world where the bullish win the day. Among the mock drafts currently projecting Murray high in the first round, ESPN's Mel Kiper Jr. and NBC Sports Washington's from yours truly. Similarities between the mocks include, Murray selected 13th overall by the Miami Dolphins, the second QB drafted after Ohio State's Dwayne Haskins, 3 quarterbacks in the first round. Not that anyone in the DMV area needs a reminder, but the Redskins have the 15th selection and quarterback uncertainty. Plenty of time for debating remains on whether Washington should use its first on a QB. I lean no for now. In these scenarios, Washington would miss out on the top 2 projected quarterbacks. The third QB named in the 2 mocks, Duke's Daniel Jones, here's his name called late in round 1. Missouri's Drew Lock and West Virginia's Will Grier are among the more prominent late first per second round candidates. Therefore, if adding QB help in round 1 were the goal, the Redskins would shift focus to other prospects, unless they are love-struck with Murray or Haskins. Quarterbacks tend to rise by draft day. It's kind of a valuable position. Therefore sitting at 15 becomes risky if Washington wants one of the better options. Free agency comes before the draft. At the moment, the Giants, 6, Jaguars, 7, and Dolphins are obvious QB landing spots. The Buccaneers, 5, Broncos, 10, and Bengals, 11, could join such a list. Here's the potential cost for moving up based on recent teams originally selecting 15 or lower. 2018 Cardinals trade 15-79-152 to Raiders for 10, QB Josh Rosen. Bills trade 21-158 and offensive tackle Cordy Glenn to Bengals for 12, and Vita Vea, and 187-2017 Texans trade 25 and a 2018 first-round selection to Browns for 12, QB Deshaun Watson. 2016 Titans trade 15-76 and a 2017 second-round selection to Browns for 8, OT Jack Conklin, 176 based on the price Houston paid moving up 13 spots. The cost of jumping past the Giants and Jaguars, assuming those teams stay put, for Haskins would require a massive outlay. Recall the bushel of high picks Washington sent St. Louis for the right to draft Robert Griffin III just to move from 6 to 2. However, the cost for moving from 15 ahead of 13 is not steep relative to the QB need, and the picks at Washington's disposal. The trades for Rosen and Conklin are most similar to each other and the Redskins' situation. Tennessee paid a heavier price in 2016 going from 15 to 8 than Arizona did with a move from 15 to 10 last season. What's noteworthy from the Washington's perspective is the ammunition available. The Redskins have their original selections except for the 4th rounder sent to Green Bay for Clinton Dix and 6th used to snag Adonis Alexander in the supplemental draft. In addition, projections show compensatory picks in the 3rd, 5th and 6th round coming their way based on 3 of their 2018 free agents, Kirk Cousins, Trent Murphy, Ryan Grant, signing elsewhere. While the Redskins have a lengthy list of needs, these extra selections allow for a tick more aggressiveness if interested. Washington could make the exact same Arizona trade from last season to jump Miami for Murray or another quarterback and still own 7 selections including a 1st, 2nd and 3rd. The Redskins would still have enough selections to tab a left guard, wide receiver, safety or whatever remained on the needs following free agency in the 2nd or 3rd round. That's worth keeping in mind as this discussion lurches forward over next 3 months. Before such decisions, the question is whether Murray chooses the NFL over MLB. The pining football world awaits your decision, Kyler. More Redskins news. When the Redskins traded for Clinton Dix in October, the safety position looked to be a great strength for Washington. The team already had DJ Swearinger, who was playing at a Pro Bowl level, and adding Clinton Dix was supposed to make the Redskins' defense one of the elite units in the NFL. That plan didn't work. Clinton Dix never performed at a high level in Washington, and frankly probably underperformed on the relative cheap 4th-round pick price the Redskins paid to acquire him. In 9 games with Washington, Clinton Dix registered 66 tackles and recovered 1 fumble. And while it wasn't entirely on him, Clinton Dix's arrival coincided with the Redskins' defensive demise. Now, it's free agency time for Clinton Dix. Pro Football Focus rated Clinton Dix as the 32nd best safety in the NFL, and he will be one of the bigger names on the open market. What will the money look like? It's hard to answer because 2018 wasn't an impressive season. Clinton Dix struggled enough in tackling that Green Bay decided to trade him, and those struggles continued in Washington. The Redskins have a lot of needs this offseason, and safety is one of them. Swearinger has gone, and the depth chart features Monte Nicholson, Troy Apka and Deshazer Everett. Nicholson finished his season suspended after being arrested for assault, and Apka finished his season on IR. Everett has made plays when he gets chances on the field, but for whatever reason, he rarely gets chances. Washington doesn't have a lot to spend in free agency, as the Alex Smith contract will eat up a lot of their cap space. There definitely isn't room for a high-value contract for Clinton Dix. There might not be room for a low-dollar contract for Clinton Dix based on his 2018 level of play, but the position is a need. More Redskins news.